3 points on the board for Texas, as you say, nothing yet for Gotham.
Two very heavily defensive teams, but both teams that are happy to go fast, and to see how they use that against each other. Number 33 in the white, that is Gravy Baby for Texas, jamming for Texas, or excuse me, for Gotham, that is 0-1-0 Giles. Gravy Baby lead jam for Texas.
White, that is Mr. 305 Dylan. Right now we see Jacksonville in the black, or they're technically gray and black jerseys, and Angel City in the white. And
Duke around, find that space with a flick of the hips, keep coming in on those scoring passes as well, very determined and not to be unfocused by the Texas blockers. Misty Maven now coming up against Hoss the Boss.
Misty up front getting dropped to the knees, but that is Stoneher with the defense up there being held together by Lydia Schutten-John and driven to the end by 9 lives, but around the outside,
Not in that last jam. 5 points picked up by Texas along the way, though. Texas scores, Texas 24, Gotham 26.
Back on the line, Misty Maven with a quick lateral movement to the inside lane, lead jam.
If anybody can really show what that looks like, it's these two teams on the track right now for sure.
Yeah, both teams, in their individual playoffs, they had fantastic second halves throughout. We're going to see this is a battle so far. We do now see
back here from Denver, and a good switcheroo there.
Or on Twitter, you can find us using the handle at WFTDA Live and the hashtag
Skates, proud sponsor of the 2018 WFTDA playoffs and championships.
Hoss the Boss back on the line and on the track jamming. Misty Maven for Gotham. We're slowly crawling backwards as the jammers start to move backwards. The pack is going to take advantage of that. Gotham working together to drive out Hoss, but Hoss holding on just a tiny bit. Misty putting on the speed, and again that lateral awareness around.
Swanson with the star for arch rival. Klein out for Denver. Klein,
King K now and Miracle Whips. Again, that staggered rotation where both of these teams being very choosy. There it is, the penalty line crush, or sorry, the pivot line crush. So Montreal taking the
at this stage of the game. Angel City using a team timeout, so the clock frozen at 5:59.
Both teams starting without one player in the roller derby elite penalty box. And Angel City going backwards on that jam line to attack Jam Storella. Rachel Rotten still trying to fight through the Jacksonville defense in the front.
Oh, sneaky work by Jam Storella and great track awareness.
Free but not needed. Space Invader picking up lead jam status with a beautiful 180 pirouette on that outside line.
out on the line for Denver with number 6'8", Swanson for arch rival.
Now, Scald Eagle with 455 points scored for Denver in the regular season this year.
And now
For Angel City.
And we know the screen says Dole, but it's Dale 305, like the Pitbull reference. And out on the track, Dale to recover. Now fully recovered out on the track. Pack starting at the pivot line. Jacksonville off and running as Pearl Jam, the jammer of the right now.
Yeah, Pearl Jam tries to catch up with that fast pack of Jacksonville. Jacksonville finally forced to stop running. Puts 3 together to stop Pearl Jam here in turn number 3.
And very spread out pack. Now, for those of you watching on Twitch, you'll notice there's no white jerseys up in the front where the jammer is right now. What they're trying to do is force an out of play penalty, meaning that the pack is not
choosing to put out Froki, Didi Froki, on the line with a power start. So interesting. Didi Froki having been successful this game by all stretch of the imagination, but Curly Horde, the strongest jammer statistically for Crime City. So definitely an interesting choice. Froki out on this power start through.
And Froki now having something to calm your coffee is no longer in the equation.
Have sandwiches.
Have sandwiches.
As we return back to this game as the timeout has ended. Falcon Punch and Ponycat still in the Roller Derby Elite penalty box. Lead Jammer and Power Jam going to Falcon Punch. Falcon Punch looking to solidify and just anchor this newly acquired lead that we have on the board right now. Falcon Punch going through the top of the apex, finding that open.
About, potential energy and kinetic energy, but some really interesting things are happening here.
Speaking of energetic starts, of course, Denver, they're trying to speed things up. It worked to their advantage because, of course, they were able to bump Reptar out to the outside there on turn 1.
And then we just had a look at everyone taking the pivot line, though, for this power start. Lots of room for Brictator.
Oh, they're going to try to outrun, or outskate, rather, Brictator, but Brictator able to get by, hop over, and take lead.
Yeah,
Less than 10